Hey guys, welcome back to another video of the Jacksonville Jaguars franchise series. Today we're taking on none other than the Miami Dolphins. Now this game is very important because of course the Dolphins are also 10-3 right now. So if we beat the Dolphins, we could go ahead and take number 2 seed, but it's really going to get to a point where unless the Chiefs lose out, we're not going to be sorry, my bad. We're not going to be in a situation to go ahead and take over this conference. So it looks like we will be having to play a wild card week 1 game, which honestly I'm not too mad about. It's not too big of a deal. It's definitely one of those things where it's like, hey, it would have been nice to have a week off, but now we can kind of, you know, readjust ourselves to the playoffs these last couple weeks. Because you got to keep in mind, guys, is that now that we aren't going to get the number 1 seed, it kind of doesn't matter if we get number 2 to 4, right? We already got the division locked up, so we don't have to worry about the division at all. We're all fine there. So now all we have to worry about, of course, is going to go ahead and be what we're going to do in the playoffs. So that is going to be the most important thing right now, is just saying what we're going to do in the playoffs. So these last couple weeks can be more or less just us focusing on that and not worrying about, you know, little things like, oh, are we going to win every single game remaining? Are we going to do this, that, and third? Like, Super Bowl is what matters. So I'm excited to see what we do in the Super Bowl here. It should be a really, really good end of the season. But beating the Dolphins is, of course, number 1 on the strategy list right now. So right here, they're going to go ahead and we end up run committing, and they get a free touchdown off of it. So it is, of course, now going to be 7-0 Dolphins going into the second quarter here. And honestly, we just got to play smart. I think last week we definitely did not play smart, and that definitely what came back to haunt us, and we lost the game because of it. So we had to play a little bit smarter this week, you know, just really focusing on getting down the field right here. 3rd down and 8. I thought that was a first down. I even challenged the play because I really thought that was a first down in the play. I was so convinced going into this play that I was like, that's a first down. No doubt about it. That should have been a first down. And yeah, no, the refs looked at it and they said it's not a first down, which I think is still ridiculous because, again, you see his body fall and he falls straight down like it's obviously a first down. So they end up going and giving the ball back to the Dolphins. First pass here, they do go ahead and incomplete pass. Next play later is a run up the middle here, and it's going to go ahead and be almost to midfield. 3rd down and 3 here at the 48-yard line. It's going to go ahead and be some motion in the ocean here as it's a completion on the left-hand side. Down to the 41. 1st down and 10 now at the 41-yard line. It's going to go ahead and be a pass right his side again, completed down to the 36-yard line. So definitely need to hold them to a field goal here because so far this game's not going how we projected it to go. I definitely will say that. Obviously, the Dolphins are a really good team, but still, nonetheless, this is not what we want to see. So 3rd down and 6 to get another first down. Now closing in on the 2-minute warning, and this Dolphins team is just absolutely destroying our defense in this contest. 2nd and 10 here at the 30-yard line. It's a pass across the middle, incompleted on the play. Could have been intercepted, but it was my defensive lineman, and I don't know how far he would have gotten. So they do hold him right here to a field goal. So 10-0, almost a halftime here. Try running the ball, goes absolutely nowhere on the play. Next play later is a pass play here. This one is going to go ahead and be completed down the field. Actually overthrown by TW. Easily could have been completed down the field right there. Next play later, 3rd down and 11, a pass just thrown away. They will go for it on 4th and 11 here, and this is really them just desperation. And they throw a desperation pass right here, and Chenault somehow comes down with the ball. That might have been the most desperation pass I've ever seen in football, and somehow, some way ends up coming down with the ball. Next play later, pass down the field here is intercepted by the Dolphins, and just like that, almost a halftime now, it is still 10-0. Miami trying to do something here, and it looks like they are going to go ahead and get a sack, but there is no timeouts left, so it kind of is pointless. There's nothing really we can do as the Jags right now other than kind of just try to go to halftime like we did. So now to halftime, down 10-0. We'll start off right away by running the football, and again, just poor blocking, poor holding your blocks. Definitely not something you want to see out of, you know, your team, and it's happening more and more as this game goes on. First down and 10 here, though. It's going to be a roll to the right-hand side. Looking downfield here. Pass downfield is overthrown again by TW. Not having the game that he wanted to going into this contest. A screen pass right here. And the results are exactly the same. Goes absolutely nowhere. So third down and 16 now. And this is just an absolute travesty. As right here, Chark is going to go ahead and catch the ball. Getting down to the 17-yard line. First exciting play for Jacksonville all day in this contest. Next play later, pass down the field is a touchdown to Cameron Brate. First tutty of the season for Brate. Absolutely amazing catch right there. Will make the score now 10-7. So they are in a perfect situation here to go ahead and possibly, you know, win this contest. I mean, this is obviously now a ball game, ladies and gentlemen, but this defense is absolutely not trying to make it a ball game, but they do get a stop right there. So now the Dolphins have to punt the ball. Jags football back, already only down by 3 points now. This is a really, really good situation to be in, as a screen pass here actually ends up working out for Jacksonville, getting down to almost midfield right there. First down 10 now at the 42-yard line. It's going to go and be a run play up the middle, and that goes absolutely nowhere. Like I said, this Dolphin squad is just absolutely destroying this run game. I mean, Jacksonville has been known to be very pass heavy, and I think they're trying their best here to kind of progress more into a run game and, you know, win this game, obviously. And it just seems like Jacksonville is not having any, you know, luck with that, as Trevor Lawrence tries to run the ball right there. Second down and 7 now, as they are chewing clock going into almost the fourth quarter here. Another run play here goes absolutely nowhere, only 3 yards on the play. Third down and 4 here. A pass play ends up being completion. Very risky pass to Tyler Eifert down to the 26-yard line. First down 10 now at the 26. It's a roll to the right-hand side. All there to throw it, and TW is going to take off running here, picking up a lot of yards down to the 12. Now in the fourth quarter, this is huge. It's going to go ahead and be a run play to the left-hand side, which is going to go ahead and be down for 4 more yards. Next play later, second down and 6. It's going to be another run play. This one is a fumble recovered by Miami. He was down. He was down. He was definitely down. Yeah, this will actually be called back. There's no way in heck that that guy was not down on the play. 100% he was down. So this will be called back, and most likely will go ahead and be a down by contact, and easily up right there. He's easily down on the play. Very, very big could have been a very big mistake by James Robinson right there, as that could have completely changed this ball game around. What possibly could be a tied ball game, possibly a chance at, you know, taking the lead, to what could have been absolutely devastating. Absolutely changed a lot very quickly. But third down 5, he does get sacked, so it is now 10-10 in this contest. Pass the left-hand side completed down to the 35-yard line. Second down 3 for the end of the game here. Let's see what they are able to do. Third and 1, they're going to go ahead and go for it here, and they get stopped. So now Jacksonville with the ball back in a great spot to go ahead and just end this contest here. This is something you don't really see too often when it comes to, you know, these football games. You don't see situations where you have a chance now to go ahead and take the win. And right here, TW just absolutely butchers. He butchered that play, and it's going to go ahead and be Miami football with field goal range on the horizon. Absolutely devastating play. You know, mistakes you can't be making. He tried to go down the field there, tried to make a splash play, and you just can't do it. You absolutely can't do it. And it looks like, you know, Miami is just going to walk away with this, and it hurts you in the pit of your stomach to be in a game like this, and then, you know, watch this as, I mean, we can't stop timeouts, and they score a touchdown here. To watch what happens here, absolutely devastating. So the last ditch effort right here is going to be a run play by Trevor Lawrence. Mistakes by Trevor Lawrence right there. Should have tried to throw the pass down the field. Next play later, though, it's going to go ahead and be a roll to the right hand side, incomplete pass, and yeah, it's not looking good, guys. Next play later, second down 10, pass caught. Chark down to the 5. Touchdown, Jacksonville. When you thought they were done, they fought back. 17-17, guys, and that will take us to overtime. And just like that, it's going to go ahead and be an overtime thriller. So now the Miami Dolphins get the ball first. If they kick a field goal, Jacksonville gets a chance with the ball back to either kick a field goal or score a tutty. So it's either contest there. 3rd down and 6, though. It's a pass to the right-hand side completed. And he's going to go ahead and pick up a first down and some. Now, keep in mind, the clock is ticking. And this is what I don't like about the AI in Madden, is that they really don't understand the concept of the clock being ticking. And, you know, they need to make sure they kick at least a field goal or a tutty in this contest. But hopefully the AI is a little bit smarter in this game. As pass right here to the left-hand side is incomplete. 2nd down and 3rd down and 4 now at the 39-yard line. It's going to go ahead and be most likely a pass play here. And let's see when they hike the ball. It is. And it ends up being completion for a first down. So, again, it doesn't matter, though. If they kick a field goal, there's untimed down that the Jags get to either kick a field goal or win the game. So, it's not over. They do kick a field goal here. But it definitely is going to go ahead and be a hard contest to go if they do kick a field goal, as they seem like they might score a tutty here. But the clock is ticking down completely. Jacksonville might want to use some timeouts here because Miami might be going for a tie. Jacksonville calls the first timeout with 11 seconds to go in this contest. Right here, they're going to call the second timeout with 6 seconds to go. And Miami's still running the football. Miami's going to tie the game. Wow. Miami actually just tied the ball game. Yeah, so the clock will run out here. This game will end in a tie. I don't know why that was the case. They could have kicked a field goal and gave, obviously, Jacksonville a chance on an on-time drive, you know, to either win the game or tie the game. That was actually very interesting how that worked. They selected to tie the game pretty much instead of going ahead and possibly going for the win, but possibly also losing if they do go ahead and get the ball back to Jacksonville. That's actually very interesting. I can't say I understand the EA logic behind that, but